intent of trying to keep LGBTQ people out of this gym instead of actually trying to protect anyone.
And WVTM 13 reached out to Lifetime. The company says it respects the different opinions on the subject, adding that federal anti-discrimination law permits employees of large companies like theirs to use the bathroom and the locker room with which they identify.
Well, the pandemic taking a toll inside Central Alabama classrooms. Some teachers taking early retirement or leaving the profession for a different career entirely. Tuscaloosa City Schools now looking to fill nearly 100 teaching positions.
For teachers who care deeply for our children, who will spend their time, but we also want to invest in our teachers as well.
As you can imagine, this is an issue facing schools all over the state. In March, the state superintendent of education said around a third of the teachers in Alabama were eligible for retirement. Some school districts are now offering signing bonuses to help with that teacher shortage.
Of course, the learning doesn't stop just because it's summer, and Birmingham City Schools' summer reading program is set to begin next week. The goal is to get kindergarten through third graders reading at their grade level. School leaders say that they're looking at past testing data to know which areas need the most attention.
Third graders, we went down from last year, maybe 5 points. 5%. So we have some work to do this summer in our ARI literacy camp.
Educators will be working side by side with students to ensure that they're on the right track ahead of the next school year. The free summer program starts on June 10th, and you can find the link to register on WVTM13.com. And here at home, Central Alabama Pride Week continues tonight. The Unitarian Universalist Church of Birmingham is hosting the annual Interfaith Night of Worship. People of all different faiths will gather for the service. It gets started at 6 p.m. RuPaul's Drag Race star Alyssa Edwards' Life, Love, and Lashes tour is also set for tonight at the Lyric Theater. That starts at 8.
Congratulations in order for one of Central Alabama's educators and former producers here at WVTM 13. First grade teacher at Leeds Primary School, Mary Beth Lockridge, has been named the Teacher of the Year by the Leeds Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations to Mary Beth and all the teachers out there who work so hard. So I was not here when she was here at 13. She was tough, huh? So did she work mornings? Or
she did, yeah.
Wow.
She was our morning show producer.
How about that?
Very good at it. There's really not much Mary Beth isn't good at.
She does everything well.
It comes as no surprise. Congratulations to her. All right, we've got, first of all, a severe weather risk in much of central Alabama today. It's a low-end threat, a marginal risk across the area. Damaging winds and large hail will be the main hazards with any storms that do develop this afternoon. Now this morning we are rain-free. 6:05 is the time, and you'll notice temperatures today will climb close to 90 degrees. Most of the storms that we do see will develop during the heating of the day today, so some scattered storms expected after lunchtime and kind of through the evening hours tonight as well. Otherwise just hot and humid until those storms start to fire up. Rick?
Okay, a quick look at the traffic as we speak. You got one issue straight right there in downtown Birmingham. That's at exit 261 on the ramp to I-20, so that is near Reverend Abraham Woods Boulevard. Over in the Summit, Blentsville area, you've got a crash at Alabama 79, and then that one in Tuscaloosa looking a little bit nasty. Again, it's just tying up some traffic around Skyland over the bridge at 359 at I-20. Just be careful as you go.
Helping animals in need, how you can help find forever homes for some furry friends in temporary care in Trussville.
I have no problem. I have no problem.
Well, there you go. There's no problems. All is well in the SEC, but that's not what Feinbaum thinks. Coming up, who he's calling a sad little puppy. Only the mouth of the South when you come back.
A&M bought every player on their team.
The narcissist in him doesn't allow those things to happen.
Well, those were the war of words earlier this month between Bama coach Nick Saban and Texas A&M's Jimbo Fisher.
So then all eyes on the college football world. They head to Destin, right? They were in the same room, the coaches together this week at the SEC spring meetings. Both coaches trying to turn the page.
Spoke very in the beginning, and he's what he accused us of. Both things. We said it's over with. We're done talking about it. Yeah, we're moving on to do what we got. I have no problem.
And I should have never mentioned any individual institutions. I said that before.
Is Jimbo lying when he says that they didn't do anything?
I have no problem with Jimbo. I have no problem with Jimbo at all.
Well, so there you have it. Both have no problem with one another. Well, we'll also have no problem with the build-up to the October 8th game when the two teams go head-to-head. We spoke with Paul Feinbaum in Destin, and the Mouth of the South agrees.
Fisher is like one of the little puppies trying to get the mama puppy's attention to be fed, and Saban is not having any of it.
So there you go. Maybe they're playing nice, and Feinbaum's been reamed out by Saban and some of these guys too. So it's an adventure in that conference.
Nothing like a little drama in the ranks.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break. We will talk some more good stuff, including gas prices. They up again. We'll let you know when we come back.
Exclusive live radar, your 3-minute advantage, so you'll know first. This is WVTM 13 Live Doppler.
Hey everybody, we are watching an area down near the Yucatan Peninsula which will likely become a tropical depression and probably a named storm too. That is certainly a possibility as we head over the next day or two. It's moving north-northeast at about 7 miles an hour. That's where it's located at the moment. Winds right now sustained around 35 miles an hour. And you can see as we head toward the weekend, that low pressure area, which again will eventually become a depression, perhaps even a named tropical storm, will be moving toward Florida and giving obviously the Sunshine State, the Bahamas, the Keys, quite a bit of rain as we head into the upcoming weekend, and wind too. But it looks like that system stays well south of us through the weekend. It won't be impacting our coastline. All right, we've got sunshine. The sun's up here in Tuscaloosa. Really everybody is seeing mostly sunny skies now with not too many clouds around. Pretty warm though, 60s and 70s on the map. 68 in Anniston. We're at 66 in Gadsden, 70 in Coleman. Not much in the way of rain showing up on our 3-minute advantage either. But we are going to see a frontal boundary get a little bit closer to us today. As things start to heat up and we get a little unstable, some scattered storms will develop this afternoon. This is around 3-4 o'clock, and so I still can't promise everybody's going to get some rain today, but there will be some storms that do develop, and it looks like the front may come in just a little bit slower. And so overnight tonight too, or at least into this evening and maybe through about midnight, early in the morning tomorrow morning, there could still be some storms around. And watch the Futurecast kind of takes these storms out of East Alabama pretty slowly, and so there may even be some activity, some rain and a few thunderstorms east of I-65, especially the first half of the day on Friday, before we'll finally start to get some drier air in here for Friday afternoon. A marginal threat to see an isolated strong or briefly severe storm with damaging winds being the main hazard for a little bit later on today, especially from about 12 or noon to 9 o'clock later on tonight. And so impact weather, 60% chance, so still not everybody expected to get wet. Some storms still possible tomorrow morning in the eastern counties, so I've bumped up that rain chance just a little bit for tomorrow. And temperatures again today close to 90 degrees and then not quite as hot tomorrow. The weekend looks dry and warm. Right?
Okay, Steph, at 6:17 and a half, we have a couple